Mount Everest, the highest point on Earth, a place where dreams are made and nightmares come alive. Beneath its majestic snow-capped peaks lie chilling secrets, mysteries that even time has failed to bury. These are the three most terrifying disappearance stories on Mount Everest, and to this day no one knows what really happened. Story 1. The Vanishing of Andrew Irvine. Our first story takes us all the way back to 1924, to one of Everest's oldest and most perplexing mysteries. British climbers George Mallory and Andrew Irvine were part of an ambitious expedition to conquer the summit. On June 8, the two men made their final push. They were last seen just 800 feet from the summit, and then, they vanished. No one knows if they ever reached the top. For over 75 years, their fate remained a mystery. Then, in 1999, Mallory's frozen body was discovered on the mountain, remarkably well preserved. But Irvine's body, and more importantly, his camera, which could prove whether they summited, has never been found. The question still haunts the climbing community. Were they the first people to conquer Everest? Or did the mountain claim their souls before they could? Story 2. The Disappearance of Francys Arsentiev. Our second tale is a tragic mix of ambition, love, and haunting isolation. Francys Arsentiev, known as the Sleeping Beauty of Everest, aimed to become the first American woman to summit without supplemental oxygen. In 1998 she reached the top, but never made it back down. She was separated from her husband Sergei during the descent. Disoriented, weak, and frostbitten, Francys was spotted by other climbers over the next 2 days. But in the death zone, where oxygen is scarce and every step is a battle for survival, no one could help her. Her final hours were spent alone, semi-conscious and clinging to life in the ice. Even more chilling, her husband Sergei went back up to save her, and vanished too. His body was discovered a year later, his ice axe and rope still gripped tightly in his frozen hands. Francys remained on Everest slopes for 9 years, her body a grim reminder to those who passed. Climbers whispered her name, and some say her face would appear in the snow, eyes still open, pleading. Story 3. The Mystery of David Sharp. In 2006, experienced British mountaineer David Sharp attempted to summit Everest, alone. He made it to the top, but on his way down, something went terribly wrong. David stopped to rest inside a cave-like formation known as Green Boots Cave, named after another climber who died there. He never got back up. Over 40 climbers passed him that day. Some thought he was already dead. Others didn't stop, focused on their own survival. But what's terrifying is that David was alive, barely conscious, suffering from severe frostbite and too weak to move. When help finally arrived, it was too late. His body remained there for years, next to the infamous green boots, a grim symbol of the line between ambition and death. Some climbers claim they've heard soft groans or seen movement in the cave even when no one was inside. Mount Everest may be beautiful, but it is merciless. For every flag planted on the summit, dozens of stories are left behind, unfinished, frozen in time. These disappearances are more than just tragic. They're reminders that some mountains don't want to be conquered. If this video gave you chills, hit that like button and subscribe for more terrifying real-life mysteries. And remember, some people climb Everest to find themselves.